Hey guys, Rich, Mr. Guns Firearms over here in Cave Creek, Arizona. Wanted to make another video on my series of So You Want to Become an FFL, how to become an FFL, what it's like being an FFL, and I wanted to do a cut today to discuss ammunition because most dealers sell ammunition, right? And of course, I wanted to sell ammunition when I opened my store because, I've got all these guns over here and, people are going to need ammo. I was like, I wanted to be a range ready guy. So if you come to the store and you buy a gun, I was going to have it configured so it would have optics and lights and all the rest of that stuff on it. But then, I also wanted to be able to grab a couple boxes of ammunition and head straight to the range. So that all sounds fine and dandy, right? Any of you guys who are regular shooters and you follow prices, because if you're a regular shooter, like you got to buy ammo all the time, right? Even if it's just like plain old, 9mm, 115 grain ammo, so you can go out and practice, go shooting with the kids, 22 long rifle, stuff like that. And especially during COVID when things got really stupid. I mean, I know that some 9mm was like 75 cents a round. Yeah. 5.56, even more, $1 a round. Yeah. And I was selling ammunition all during that time as a kitchen table guy because I was very resourceful and I could find ammunition all over the place. So anyhow, when I opened the store, I wanted to get some ammo. So I set up a dealer account with a couple of ammunition companies. And when I opened the store, I had a pallet on the floor right here that was full of ammunition. And I bought a shelving system off of Craigslist and I put ammunition in it. Now, okay, I get that all done. People were really excited when I opened the store in this town. There had not been a new gun store here in a long time, and the guy down the street wasn't particularly friendly, if you will. And so, I wanted to be able to maintain some sort of like customer service with all of that. And I bought a lot of ammunition. I bought 9mm, I bought 357, I bought 38, I bought, yada, yada, yada. I bought a whole bunch of different kinds of ammunition. Well, because of the amount of shooters that are in the area here, I found that ammunition didn't move very well. And there are lots of resources online, hint, hint. If you buy ammunition on the regular, you've done your homework. Have you been to ammoseek.com where you put in what you're looking for and it brings up everybody who's registered with them and what their prices are on their ammunition at any given time, price per round, shipping, etc., brands, weights. It's endless. I mean, endless. And there's a lot of ammunition on there. Obscure ammunition, regular stuff, 22 long rifles, 6.8, you know what I mean? Like, you can literally find anything on there. So, why were people going to come in my store and buy ammunition? I mean, unless I was headed to the range right now. Now, we got Ben Avery is the largest outdoor shooting facility in North America, 20 minutes from here. They don't sell a lot of ammo there. As a matter of fact, if you're not shooting sporting clays and some sort of shotgun discipline, you're not going to buy any ammunition there. And if you want to buy ammunition there, you have to rent their guns. So there has to be other options, right? So I kept shotgun ammunition in here, and I kept birdshot ammunition in here, and I kept snake shot ammunition in here, and I had hollow points and like all the rest of this stuff. Let me tell you something. I still have ammo in this shop from 3 years ago that I bought to open the store. What? 3 years sitting on a shelf? That's not doing business, that's warehousing, right? Well, I mean, that's not what I'm doing here. So in 3 years, the amount of ammunition that I've sold, with the markup being maybe like $2 a box, $3 a box, because you don't want to drive 10 miles south of here to go get ammunition, it just doesn't make any sense. So I am, as we speak, trying to liquidate all the ammunition out of my store. All that ammunition you see on the shelf right there, I want it out of here. I mean, I don't even care if I sell it for what I paid for it. I want it out of here because it's a bunch of money sitting on a shelf that nobody's buying. Now, I'm not saying that if you go and you open a store in Mebane, North Carolina, where there are no gun stores, that you shouldn't be carrying ammo. But here in a market like Phoenix, I'm gonna give a shout to my guy, Joe, down at True Shot. If you are not familiar with True Shot, dude, let me tell you right now, they ship for free. They have all kinds of accessories. They have ammo specials like you wouldn't believe. They have a massive facility. They ship quickly, on and on and on. Now, the other place, and these are dealer hacks I'm giving you right now, because while I can get it at a distribution, these other ammo resources will beat distribution on the regular. How about sgammo.com? Sam Gabbard, $200 purchase gets you free shipping. He's got everything. He's got 40 Mike ammo cans. He's got 50 cal. He's got 300 blackout subs. He's got. So these are my go-tos. Like, I don't get on AmmoSeek. There's a lot of stuff on AmmoSeek where the costs are not divulged. So if you go to their website and it says, it's only X per round, then you've got handling, then you've got shipping, then they're going to charge you tax, and on and on and on. So be very careful when you go on AmmoSeek and buy stuff. SG Ammo, True Shot. If you're a dealer, go on North American Shooting Supply. They beat even the other two that I told you, but you got to be a dealer. And, okay, you're my customer. You want some ammunition. Hey, Rich, can you get me some 20 gauge for shotgun? Sure. You got to buy a case. You got to buy 5 cases. I mean, you got to make it worth your while. You know what I mean? Like, or if you're going to get in this business, you're going to have to figure out what your margins are going to be and what you want your margins to be. Because I'm not touching anything typically if I'm not going to make X amount, because that's what keeps the lights on. That's what keeps the doors open. That's what keeps me competitive. And you got to figure out what that number is for you. Because as a dealer, you're either doing this to kill time or you're doing it to make money and get your own guns, do your own thing, go to the range, buy a boat, get a bigger house, take your kids on vacation. These are all the things that you got to take into account when you go and you open a shop. So my name's Rich. I own Mr. Guns Firearms, located right here in Cave Creek, Arizona. I'm an 0702. I can help you become an FFL/SOT. I can tell you where to get the best deals. I'm going to show you the best guns. Keep coming back. Like and subscribe. Leave me comments, shitty comments. I don't care. Tell me what you think about my operation and what I'm sharing with you. And keep coming back. Thanks so much for watching, guys.